Hi guys, today I am back with week 21 of my project life, and this time I am doing lots of kind of softer colors with this black accent, and I'm going to be coloring some of my wood veneers with this color shine in mustard. And I really like this color. For this butterfly, I'm going to use a paintbrush, and then you're going to see later on I get lazy and I end up using the tip of the actual spray bottle. I probably should have stuck with the paintbrush, but either way, I was making a mess. I should have been using a paper towel under this too, but again, just being lazy and not doing what I should have done. And I'm going to set that aside to dry, and then I'm going to end up gluing it right there where it sits. And these are some October afternoon stickers, and I am going to spell out week 21 on this card, and it's going to be a pretty simple card. I'm not going to do much more than this to this title card. And I did have, a decent amount of pictures, but it just really wasn't a really busy week for pictures, so it is mostly the accent cards and some pictures. So here I'm going to use that right now sticker and this washi tape, and it is a real thin washi tape, and I like this one a lot. I need to have more of the thinner washi tapes. The right now sticker, I can't quite remember what sticker sheet that came in. Oh, I think it is one of the Amy Tan sticker books. I don't remember which collection, but I think that's where it came from. And actually, this awesome sticker is the same thing. I'm going to add that here in the bottom right hand corner. Use this little puffy sticker that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I'm also going to add a little word phrase. These are some word phrases that I've had in my collection forever, and I finally just pulled them out because I thought the colors worked well with this layout. And this one just says awesome sweet girl. It's a picture of my daughter getting a pedicure, and I love that little camera puffy sticker. Like I said, you can get those from Hobby Lobby. So here is where I decided to be uber lazy, and I use the stem of the spray bottle and get way too much on this flower, this little bitty flower. And so I'm going to try to dab it up. Again, just kind of making a mess, doing it the hard way, I would say. Every time people are lazy, I think you think it would be the easy way to do things because, you're lazy and you don't want to do a lot of work. But doesn't it always seem like when you do something in a lazy way, it always causes much more work and trouble in the long run? Like, see there, I was like, it was wet because I used that stem instead of using a lighter color, and then I dropped the flower on the picture, and then I got extra glue on the picture, and then I couldn't get it off, and then I'm messing with it. And if I would have just glued it down and carefully used the paintbrush, I wouldn't have had all this fiasco. So I thought it was floating a little bit, and I decided to use the washi tape. Enough about my, laziness and my fiascos. So I'm moving on. Then this is the enamel dots that I got from a variety of places. I think some of these are my mind's eye, some of them are from Recollections, some of them are from the Dollar Spot, which I'm not sure if those are Recollections or not, but they're from Michael's. Just a variety of them. And here is a little sticker that says date event and this little leaf sticker. All of these are come from the Amy Tan sticker book. And if you guys need to know which sticker book or which collection it's from, let me know below. I don't have it with me, and I think I still have the little book, and I should be able to look it up if you guys need that information, so just let me know. I'm adding some more enamel dots to this card as well, and then I will call this card done. There's a close-up for you to look at. And on this card, I only wanted to show Sunday and Saturday because I didn't really want the other days. So I am going to use some washi tape, some other washi tape, and a little phrase sticker to kind of mask or cover up those other days. Because this card, I believe I did a week, like a review of the Saturday Sunday time frame. So I'm just going to use a variety of things to kind of cover all those other days up. And you can still see it, and that's why I went with the little word phrase, and the word phrase fit perfectly and camouflages the other days just perfectly. So I'm going to try these little stickers, and then I'm going to move on to this Teresa Collins phrase sticker sheet, and I don't know what's up with the sticker sheet, but all of these things never come off for me right. I don't know if I just had a bad one or it was cut bad. I think I saw a video of someone else that had the same issue, so I'm not sure if the whole lot was bad, but I have a heck of a time. I finally get them off, and most of the sticky's still on there, so I don't have like a terrible problems, but it is still kind of annoying. It would be nice if they came off the sheet nice. So it says find joy in the simple things, and that is a journaling card. Next, I'm moving on to another picture of my daughter, and she has her face painted, and I'm going to use these Hero Art stamps called My Workspace or My Workplace. I think it's My Workspace. And they're kind of all phrases like create and art and notebook and things like that. And I just kind of like the font on them. It's kind of an open font, but still a little sketchy at the same time. So I'm just going to use my Stays On ink here. And that is the ink I like the best for stamping on these slick surfaces. And this one says, love this. And I'm going to use a variety of these stamps throughout the page this week. And you can see some of the other phrases here. And I'm going to stamp this one here, and it says, I can't remember, make life better. I put a new flower bed in my backyard, and I don't know, planting always makes my life feel better. So I thought it was a good phrase. And here is a picture of me and my daughter making little fairy gardens. So I thought the stamp set also worked well with this card, and it's going to say creative. And I'm kind of keeping these journaling cards pretty simple. There's a decent amount of writing on them, so I really couldn't embellish too much without covering up that journaling. So I'm going to move on. That was pretty much all the stamping I'm going to do. And here is another 4x6 card. And this says hello. It's a little cork sticker. This is a sticker sheet that I got from Tuesday morning. And I think they might be me and my big ideas, possibly. I can't quite remember the brand on that one, and I'm going to also use a variety of these different little phrase stickers here in the bottom right hand corner. Just a couple different ones that are going to say different things like family moments. I'm going to do one that says best. I also am going to do another sticker that says, what does it say? Love. I guess we're going to find out together. I can't quite remember all the different words I use. Then I'm over here, I'm going to pick happiness. I just got to move that best over. It doesn't quite fit. And these stickers are really, really thin. I got them in, I think, oh, what's that brand? I don't have the package anymore. This sticker says loving. It is K & Company. It was a little K & Company mini album that I had, and I kind of just pulled apart the mini album contents and kept like the different pages and the stickers, but I didn't actually make the mini album. I kind of liked the pieces, I just didn't like the mini album as it stood. So I just kind of broke apart the kit, and I'm using it throughout my project life and in my scrapbooking, things like that. Here's some more of those enamel dots. I think these all were from Recollections. And then I'm going to move on to the next card after I show you a close-up here. Here is a little card with a heart and paws on it to go with my doggie. And what I like about you is the sticker, and then I'm going to add some washi tape, and I think I'm going to also add some enamel dots to this just to kind of top it off, and it's going to be in this little pink color, and I'm just going to add the one here, and here's a close-up. And I like this collection of cards. They're all doggy stuff, and I believe they are also from Simple Stories. I do like the Simple Stories line quite a bit. This Hello wood veneer with the heart is from Studio Calico, and I'm going to color it in this gold Heidi Swap color shine again, or the mustard. And again, I'm using the tip of the bottle sprayer. And again, I would highly recommend not doing this if you don't want to make a mess, and use a paintbrush. It's just less messy. But again, lazy. And I'm going to use my adhesive just to adhere it down, and my little, what's that called, tweezers to push down further because I don't want to get my fingers all inky. Adding a piece of washi tape to top it off and an enamel dot. And that's that card. Next is a picture of my daughter and my dog, or our dog. I'm going to add some washi tape to ground the number 2, and 2 is for the number of people in the photo. Not all that original, but I have a lot of these numbers and I don't know what to use them for because there's not usually enough to do like a whole date or anything like that. So I try to find little layouts that I can use, and I usually use 2 a lot. 2 and 3 because usually there's like 2 or 3 people in the picture. And here is a sticker that says, "Be cheerful, it's contagious." That is from a Fancy Pants sticker sheet. Here is another bone piece of paper from that Simple Stories collection, a frame that came from the same K and Company little scrapbooking kit that the word phrases came from, and that circled the same way. That wood veneer is from a collection I'm not sure of. It is usually all my wood veneer. I pull it out of the packages and store it in one of those little sewing floss cases, and so I don't keep the packaging. Sometimes I try to snip off the piece to remind me what the brand is, but for this one I did not. That sticker is from the Amy Tangerine sticker book, and another piece of washi tape just to ground it so it's not floating. And then I am going to come back to that one. I don't think I just added it, but I'm going to come back and add cherished to that flower if I didn't already. Here's another one of the stamps from the Hero Art stamp set. I'm going to use my Memento black ink this time because it's just on a regular card, and it's going to say a perfect day, here and now, and I'm going to add a puffy sticker at the bottom that says life is good. And there is a close-up of that one. And here, oh yeah, I'm not only going to add the word cherish, but I'm also going to add a circle stamp. And this stamp is from that same Hero Art set. And these are acrylic stamps, not photopolymer, if I remember correctly. And when it's stamped okay, but not as nice as I would like it to. And sometimes when you have a new stamp, if it doesn't stamp very nicely, you can take an eraser or a really fine grit fingernail file or sandpaper, like a really, really fine grit sandpaper, and do that on the stamp, all over the stamp, and then clean it off and then try to use it, and sometimes it stamps better. If that doesn't work, you can use the, oh my goodness, it's that sticky ink that you can use for embossing. Oh, and that's Coastal Cabana, by the way. What is it called? Versamark. You can stamp it on Versamark, then stamp on your stamp, and then you can get an even crisper image. So I didn't really like how it was a little bit more blotchy in the bottom of the circle, but I did like how the Today came out just a little bit clearer, so I decided to go with the second stamp that I did. And I'm just using some of my 3M Scotch Quick Dry adhesive and some more of these Teresa Collins, and here's where I wrote captured. And again, those stickers just don't come off that back, so I'm just gonna glue it up a little bit. It's all better, it still works, and I'm going to stick that down. And I guess I didn't really end up liking how the Today looked, so I decided, well, I'll just put capture sticker over it and you'll never know it said Today. I forgot I had done that. And here I thought I needed to add a little bit more to this one, and I'm going to use Stays on ink again, because this time I am not stamping on the picture, but I'm going to stamp on a piece of paper that's a little bit slick, so I knew I needed to use the Stays on. The first one didn't work out quite so well, but the second one looks much better. So I am going to cut that out, and this is just a piece of packaging from some stamp set that I had, and I kept it because I liked how it had the little lines on it and the color. And I'm just going to cut a little fishtail on the end, and that's pretty much going to do it for this layout. I'm just going to glue this down, and I'm going to show you some close-ups. If you guys like the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I love hearing from you guys. I always want to find out what's up, what you like, what you don't like, and anything that's inspired you. I love hearing about it. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and like I said, here are some close-ups. Thanks a lot. Bye.